you know, because Tyson Fury is so unusual. He's so tall and long, and his movement, I mean, he's got such a nice jab, and he's so good at like using distance and clinching.
It's just weird to take him serious because he doesn't take the fighting serious. He's laughing at people, he's licking their blood. What's wrong with this guy, man?
Isn't that crazy?
That's just the lack of self-control. It's all about like, cause you have no idea how much pain you're gonna be in a few minutes. You have no idea till that pain happens to really start to increase in you. You say, "What the hell happened?" Joshua needs to pick up the pace a little, just a little, not much. Just to pick up his. He doesn't. He is God. He has got so much damn potential. He punches hard, but he doesn't punch fast. If Tyson Fury can get away from Wilder's fast punches, Joshua might be in trouble.
What if Anthony Joshua's biggest challenge against Tyson Fury is not power, but a movement game that even legends believe he may never solve? Mike Tyson and Joe Rogan have sounded the alarm for Joshua, pointing to Fury's unpredictable movement and ring IQ as the hidden weapons many fans continue to overlook.
He's so tall and long, and his movement, I mean, he's got such a nice jab, and he's so good at like using distance and clinching.
It's just weird to take him serious because he's he doesn't take the fighting serious. He's laughing at people, he's licking their blood. What's wrong with this guy, man?
But Mike, doesn't it take a certain amount of crazy to be the best?
You gotta be out of your you gotta totally be out of your mind.
And that's what he is, right? He's out of his mind.
They're totally out of your mind. No, you listen. Nobody picked this up. What fighter comes in the room in the ring with Patsy Cline crazy unless he's losing? And he's trying to tell you, I'm losing my mind.
Reflecting on their views, they highlight how Fury's battles with Wilder revealed his warrior mindset, resilience under pressure, and unique ability to overcome the toughest challenges.
He's trying to let the people know I'm losing my mind. I'm crazy. This heavyweight championship's not what I thought it was. This is insanity.
The
heavyweight champ is insanity, man. It's called the Crown of Thorns, baby. Everybody that wore that title got a story to tell. They have a story to tell, baby.
He's in the middle of his story right now. Those Wilder fights were incredible.
You know, it's just weird how, if certain people were living in biblical times, they would be prophets. Like if he was in biblical times, he would be a prophet and stuff.
At the same time, Joe and Mike point to Joshua's danger factor, recalling the Klitschko fight and noting that whenever he is pushed back, he often responds with a devastating knockout.
Joshua needs to pick up the pace a little, just a little, not much. Just to pick up his. He doesn't. He is God. He has got so much damn potential.
He definitely does. So but he comes back from every fight that he's had better, you know? I mean, when one of the most impressive ones was he knocked out Klitschko. Oh my God.
Klitschko's seen better days though. Great that night.
True. But Klitschko dropped him first and he came back and stopped him. That was a wild fight.
Great fight too.
That was a wild fight.
Great fight.
Yeah, it's a great heavyweight time right now.
Joshua's no walkover, you know. It's just that for some reason.
Highlighting the huge expectations surrounding Joshua, Mike insists his punching power is almost unbelievable, making him one of the few heavyweights capable of beating Fury.
We expect a lot from Joshua for some reason. I guess maybe because English people are so behind and we got caught up in the bandwagon too, but Americans expect a lot out of Joshua for some reason.
Well, he's an Adonis. I mean, he's like a perfect specimen.
Oh, after boxing, he's gonna have a beautiful life after boxing because he's beautiful. He's
beautiful. But his power is stunning. I mean, he has crazy power, and he's just an elite athlete. The Tyson Fury fight, to me, that's a real interesting one. Those two guys, that's a real interesting fight to me. You know, because Tyson Fury is so unusual.
Giving his prediction, Mike makes it clear that he sees Fury's movement as the deciding factor in this matchup. While he has plenty of respect for Joshua and believes he is one of the most dangerous heavyweights in the division, he feels the challenge of catching Fury is on a completely different level. From Mike's perspective, Fury's footwork, timing, and ability to stay out of range could frustrate Joshua throughout the fight. He also compares the situation to the problems Wilder faced against Fury.
Listen, I think, I really think I like that. You know, I love fucking Josh, but I think this Tyson's too elusive. He's not gonna hit him. Listen, we keeping it honest, right? I like Joshua. I like Joshua a lot, right? He don't punch. Maybe he punch harder than what's the other guy? The black guy, Wilder. He doesn't punch faster than Wilder. If he doesn't punch faster than Wilder, he's not gonna fucking touch this guy. And that's just what I see. He punches hard, but he doesn't punch fast.
But another major talking point has now entered the heavyweight conversation, with Fury teasing a possible clash against Caballel. Discussing the development, Max Kellerman and the Inside the Ring panel argued that the matchup would be fascinating because it could reveal exactly how much Fury still has left at the elite level. At the same time, Mike Coppinger expects important decisions in the coming days, suggesting the division could move toward Joshua versus Fury, Usyk versus Caballel, or even Fury taking on Caballel himself.
And then on Monday morning, he teased a possible fight with the #2 heavyweight in the world, Aji Caballel. No stranger to this show. He teased it on Instagram. Caballel, however, has made it clear that he wants Alexander Usyk next. Cop, what do you make of all this?
I don't think it changes anything. You know, Fury just said that he was open to the fight if, Usyk does not fight Caballel next. We're going to definitely see Fury and Joshua this fall. That's going to happen. It's already done. And then I hope we're going to see Usyk and Caballel. But maybe after those guys get through those fights, if Caballel wins and Fury wins, maybe we see that after.
I mean, Caballel and Fury is a really interesting fight. And that will tell us a lot about what Fury has left.
Yes.
Right? And that's kind of like...
Building on it, Malik Scott believes Caballel will give answers to many questions left from Fury's recent performances, testing him in ways fans are still unsure about. In the middle of the discussion, David Tua, the fighter who earned his reputation as the next Mike Tyson, is also dragged into comparison. Max Kellerman believes coming up too late can dramatically reduce the heights a fighter's legacy can reach in the sport of boxing today, and according to him, same can happen for all the anticipation being built for Caballel.
All right, if this fight actually happens, guys, who do you like?
Look, I'm always going to pick Tyson Fury until I see otherwise.
But I get what you're saying. I think Caballel can make him answer a lot of questions and can help us know exactly where Fury is at, because I believe the body language would tell early against a fighter like Caballel.
I'm going with Fury. I can't go against Fury. I think he's going to box him on the outside, use that long range he got, and stay out of that way, because Caballel, he gets to that body, it's a nightmare.
Tough fight, though.
Do you guys think, Malik, this is really for you. Do you, so I remember when David Tua was coming up. David Tua is a hell of a fighter, enormous puncher, took an incredible shot. But I never thought that he was going to be like the next Mike Tyson. And the reason I thought that was because he waited too long.
As the breakdown continues, Ajit Caballel is compared to Ike Ibeabuchi, but Malik Scott disagrees with that view. In his opinion, Caballel does not carry the same explosive power or non-stop energy that defined Ibeabuchi, and he points out that Caballel often gives openings by waiting too long and has even been dropped in some fights. Max Kellerman argues that for fighters like David Tua or Caballel, the ideal style matchup resembles someone like Joe Frazier.
Do you think Caballel throws enough in a fight against a guy like Fury that instead of Fury discouraging him, he could be wearing down Fury?
No, I think at times Caballel lacks like the type of energy that Ibeabuchi had. Ibeabuchi was a come forward, I'm throwing punches and hit you everywhere. Caballel sometimes is put in position
Waits
because
too long.
He wait too long, and
Right.
he end up getting knocked down like he did against Zhang. A couple other guys had a good moments against him, and it's only because he's waiting. And he's not a power puncher. He just wears you down to the body.
And I don't mean to compare Tua to Mike Tyson. The kind of style I think that best suits a guy like Caballel or like David Tua is Joe Frazier.
At this stage, Mike Coppinger brings the focus back to Joshua and Fury, insisting this is the fight that is now most likely to happen, cooling doubts about it falling apart. He also highlights the bigger picture, pointing to promoter Eddie Hearn and the role he has played in shaping Joshua's career, saying credit must be given where it is due. However, he makes it clear that final control now sits with Turki Alalshik, whose influence on major fights has grown significantly.
But
I guess it's pretty clear now.
He know what's going on.
Yeah, and look, and Eddie is the promoter of Joshua and has done an amazing job building Joshua up. He deserves all the credit in the world, signed him out of the Olympics. But when it comes to these super fights, as it has been the case for the last couple of years, Turki Alalshik is the organizer and the financer, and he's the one making the fights happen. Fury and Joshua were in talks for years, didn't get done until Turki Alalshik came into the picture, so he's the guy that matters at the end of the day.
The fight is what everyone wants to see with desire, and as it gets closer, anticipation is growing. Usyk has already warned Fury that Joshua beats him, and he is fully behind Joshua in preparation and mindset. But the big question remains, can Fury actually beat Joshua? AJ win confidence is being echoed strongly in the conversation as one voice insists Fury would struggle badly in this matchup, even dismissing the idea of him getting the better of it.
But can Fury beat Joshua?
AJ win. Hey, the belly. You know? Where is you? AJ beat you.
But on the other hand, Gerald Miller thinks differently. He believes if Fury does not get caught clean, he can outbox AJ. He explains that fighters with strong footwork give Joshua problems and tend to frustrate him in long fights. From his perspective, Fury's movement and control of distance would make the difference, and he leans toward Fury winning the matchup over Joshua in that scenario. He feels timing and ring IQ would also swing the fight decisively.
It's a tough one. If Tyson doesn't get hit flush, I think Tyson can outbox AJ. Because anybody who has good footwork beats AJ. They frustrate the shit out of him. In that fight, I would pick Tyson over AJ.
Adding on, Jamie Carragher gives his prediction, saying the potential series would carry massive attention even if no titles are on the line, and it is mainly for the British public. He reflects on the face-to-face moment between Fury and Joshua, noting Fury showed his usual unpredictable personality, while Joshua stayed calm and composed under pressure. Carragher praises that composure, but when it comes to the outcome, he still leans toward Fury, believing his experience and style would ultimately be enough to secure the win.
Yeah, we're desperate to see it, isn't it? I don't think it won't be, both fighters in the pomp. There'll be no titles available. It'll just be for the British public, won't it? I would imagine. I thought, Tyson Fury in the ring, that's Tyson Fury being his normal self. I thought Anthony Joshua handled it really well, and that's him. Coolness personified, but
who wins it?
I think Tyson Fury is.
Stepping into the discussion, David Price gives his early prediction on Fury versus Joshua, leaning toward Fury to win on points over 12 rounds. He believes Fury's movement, feints, and constant switching would allow him to control distance and keep Joshua from settling into range. However, he also warns that Joshua remains dangerous in close exchanges, especially with his hooks and uppercuts, which carry most of his knockout power. For Price, the key for Fury is maintaining range, tying Joshua up when needed, and never allowing him to work comfortably in mid-range.
I think Tyson Fury still. I'm leaning towards to beat Anthony Joshua. I think he'll just outbox him for 12 rounds. But I've always had in my head that fighter, Anthony Joshua's dangerous punches and mid-range hooks and uppercuts. So Fury's just got to keep him long all night long and tie him up inside. But Joshua is really good up close and can get really good leverage on his shots. Most of his knockouts are hooks, uppercuts, that type of punch, not really long right hands. Yeah. So I think Fury got to keep him off balance all night, all that feinting, all that switching, and win on points, I think, at this stage, yeah.
As the fight builds momentum, Joe Calzaghe gives his honest prediction on Fury versus Joshua, saying if the clash happened now, he would slightly favor Fury. He bases that view on the idea that fighters are often judged by their most recent performances, and right now, Fury looks like the stronger man at the top level. Still, he respects Joshua as a tough competitor and believes the matchup would be massive for British boxing, with fans eager to see two elite heavyweights from the same nation finally collide.
Right, if they fought now, if the fight was going to happen now, I think Tyson Fury has to be the favourite. I think judging on you're as good as your last fight, I think Tyson Fury would be the favourite right now. I think he's the best fighter in the world judging his last fight. Don't get me wrong, AJ, you know, he's a top fighter as well, and that's a fight I really want to see down the line. I think it'd be fantastic for the British fight fans, for world fans, to see Fury against AJ. And what amazing is that for British boxing to have, you know, two of the top heavyweights in the world being from Britain.
Another factor surrounding the fight is where it should take place, with mixed opinions from experts. One believes it would be a mistake to stage it in the United States and insists Wembley Stadium is the only fitting venue. He argues that the fight deserves a British crowd, where the atmosphere and build-up would reach another level. In his view, the ring walks, and the moment both fighters stand across from each other would be unforgettable, creating the kind of spectacle fans have waited years to see.
I think it would be a complete waste if they do that fight in the US. That should be in Wembley Stadium. That needs a British crowd. You could imagine the atmosphere and the build-up in Wembley Stadium before the ring walk and that moment where they stood across the ring looking at each other and you're finally getting to see it.
And that's where the debate really heats up. Styles, predictions, venues, and legacies all pointing toward one massive showdown that fans cannot stop talking about. Now it comes down to you. Who takes it if this fight finally gets made, Fury or Joshua? Drop your pick in the comments, like the video if you enjoyed the breakdown, and subscribe for more fight talk just like this.